People think the Mongols won because they had more horses or because everyone else was weak. That is not it, not even close. They built a war system, and it worked like a machine. It turned speed into certainty and distance into a weapon. Their mobility was not just fast, it was non-stop. They traveled far, then traveled farther. They changed direction suddenly, and defenders guessed wrong, and when they arrived, they were still ready to fight. Their logistics were simple, and that made them deadly. They did not drag huge wagons like most armies did. They carried dried food and moved with herds, so hunger did not stop them, and roads did not control them. This gave them surprise. Again and again, they could hit where nobody watched and when nobody prepared. Many kingdoms depended on fixed depots and predictable routes. The Mongols depended on movement and on open land. They had strict organization and strict obedience. Speed without discipline is chaos, and they knew it. Units could split quickly, then reunite cleanly. It felt like one creature with many hands. They used signals, and they used clear rules. Orders were simple, and everyone understood them. If someone failed, punishment came fast. That kept the whole army sharp and reliable. Then comes intelligence, and this is the scary part. Scouts spread wide, like a net across the land. They mapped rivers, passes, towns, and roads, so the Mongols saw danger early and chose the best path. They collected information, like money. They questioned merchants, prisoners, guides, and rivals. They learned who hated who, and who would betray whom, and they used that knowledge to open doors. Their tactics attacked the mind, not just the body. Feigned retreats were not a single trick. They were a method. They pulled armies forward and stretched formations thin, and once you chase, you stop thinking. That trap worked on pride and on impatience. You feel the enemy is running, and you want the win. You push forward, and you lose control. Then the flanks close, and your army becomes a crowd. Mounted archery made this worse every second. They could shoot while moving and keep distance. They circled targets and drained strength slowly, and the defender could not answer cleanly, not with the same reach. They did not smash lines head-on unless they wanted to. They peeled forces apart, piece by piece. They baited the brave, then isolated them. They attacked from many angles until discipline collapsed. They also controlled the battlefield by controlling space. They cut routes behind you and blocked escape. They pressured your sides and forced you inward. Then panic spread, and panic did the rest. When the moment was right, they finished the fight. Heavy cavalry hit hard, at the weakest point. It was not a slow battle. It was a sudden collapse. The final strike came late, after exhaustion and fear did their work. Another reason they succeeded, they learned from everyone. They took skilled people and used them immediately. They absorbed engineers, scribes, and commanders, so every conquest made the next one smarter and faster. That is how they beat walls, not just armies. They built siege engines and used sappers. They cut supplies and targeted gates, so cities stopped feeling safe, even behind stone. They also weaponized reputation, and it worked. One city resisted and was destroyed. The story traveled faster than riders, and fear traveled with it. Many places surrendered early to avoid the same fate. So why were Mongol invasions so successful? In simple words, they combined speed, discipline, intelligence, tactics, learning, and fear. They moved faster than politics, faster than messengers, faster than panic could organize, and they engineered collapse, step by step, until resistance felt pointless. If you want more videos like this, dark history, ruthless empires, and the real reasons they won, hit the subscribe button. Turn on notifications so you do not miss the next story, and tell me in the comments which invasion should be next: Vikings, Crusades, Rome, or something even darker.